BOBER.
Hmm.
No, that's bring your own beer.
Bring your own beaver.
So I had to send that one to Andre because, well, reasons.
Yes. Because beavers. Sorry, I missed.
Live. Like 2 minutes ago.
I hear about the Italian Miku. No. There's no cloud involved. No cloud,
I
so
didn't
it's
even
fine.
see the freaking. I didn't even see the freaking.
Yeah. Shit yourself now.
I
So
could
like
go
that
for
is
5
gonna be
guys
a
right
thing
now.
in Wilds. Ah.
Oh yeah, that's actually true. That's the in-game reason they use for format. Do what you go kill yourself.
Kill yourself.
You have to be understanding 3 different levels of memery. No, I understood it. It just I couldn't remember. I was like, oh right, that's what I thought it was something else, right? Ah. Estimated your bowels, apparently. I thought they could handle the pressure. But they have grown soft and weak. Your request. Ah. Ah. But do we have the Haruhi dance?
burrito.
What about a me burrito? Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, so, fa, mi, re, do.
Okay. Jump in a well.
Oh well. Laser.
Hello. How we
How's
all
it
doing,
going?
guys?
Hard and bees.
The
Pretty good.
usual.
What's wrong with bees? It's only if you get shot, you got stung by them.
Alrighty.
Door.
See you later, Cad.
Also such a hard dance.
Hello, everybody. How's it going? A little bit of a PSA. I almost canceled stream on y'all. One, because there's actually not a whole lot to do today, but two, because I am quote unquote going through it to spare everyone some details. But we made it in time, so. I just got the tweet live. Do me the favor, go give that some love. Wah, 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 wah. Hello, Yugi. Gotta raise my volume from 1% now. That's right. Do it the right way. Okay. I don't know why I was recommended a meme short about Basil Goose earlier, but it was glorious. Have you played Monster Hunter? After we get these games done, I might work Monster Hunter back into the rotation. Nope. I definitely, I'll say this from everything I've seen about Wilds. I definitely recommend if you guys have any interest of getting in at Wilds. It does look like Wilds is going to be the best place for new beginners because they have streamlined a lot of the UI and they have basically like given us a seemingly at least more robust tutorials. So there's also going to be an AI hunter system where even if you're hunting alone, you can summon AI companions. So it does look like it's going to be pretty good for new people that are maybe struggling with the game. Well, it's going to be at PAX West. Yeah, they just announced that today, I think. Okay. Where was I? Yeah, so we got the tweet out. Let me grab you guys today's sauce. Is today. So it depends on where you live in the world, but essentially, we will be getting CBB banner tomorrow, my time. It comes out at like 5 a.m. in the morning tomorrow for me. It's currently 7 p.m. right now, so sorry about that. It's like there's something in my throat. Let's see. So basically, yeah, in a little under like 10 hours, the banner should be live. It's so sluggish in a slog. Yeah. I mean, I'll open this invitation to anybody when Wilds rolls around next year. If y'all need help getting into it, feel free to like come hang out in the channel and stuff like that, because not only do we have several veteran hunters like just within VIP and our community and everything like that, but we also have myself now who can talk a little bit about the game. I'm no expert, but I at least know enough about the core mechanics that I could talk to you about them. Okay. I think we're good. I think we're good. Let me make sure. Yep. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Hello everybody. How's it going? Oh, I didn't do that. So many things I got to remember to do at the beginning of stream here. Let me grab you guys today's sauce. Like I was saying earlier, I appear to be at least somewhat under the weather. I'm not sure why, but I appear to be having some form of diarrhea at minimum, so we'll see. If no demo people here are probably best bet. Yeah, no, and again, like, I highly recommend you guys get on the Discord. We got a great community on there, and plenty of people that are happy to like help out and talk about this stuff. I will say, just be careful, because there's a lot of like people in the Monster Hunter community that, while I think Monster Hunter as a whole is a pretty tight-knit and good community, there are some, I'm gonna say, like, elitists to an extent that definitely will just like be very uncaring and shit like that. So just be careful who you talk to about it. That's really all it is. But that's no different than any IP or any community that you're getting into. Just basically be careful who you trust for information. No, I sound like really bad right now, but it's because there's something in my throat and I'm like trying to clear it, and it's like it's like not wanting to scratch that itch. Okay. So, yeah, I mean, obviously I was in here earlier. We were doing basically just more runs of JP, and it's going to relog me. But yeah, there's really not too much going on. We had Type Moon Times today that Trubs was translating. I think he only got through roughly like half of it. But from talking with him, there's actually not a whole lot of news coming out of the Type Moon Times. It's mostly just interviews with Nasu, several of the artists, things, little tidbits about like Fate Extra and stuff like that, which, you know, admittedly, it's sounding like they've been working on Fate Extra for a while. Trubs was telling me one interesting aspect was that apparently Fate Extra Remake was first apparently offered to Square Enix, and Square Enix apparently turned that down. So that's sad to hear, but I'm not surprised, especially with the current mentality of Square Enix on this sort of stuff. So, but again, I hope everybody had a good day. Like I said, don't worry about me. I'll be fine. But you know, I have no idea what the heck is up with me at the moment. I probably need points. I still don't. I think I should be over halfway now, but like, there's still quite a bit I got to do in that regard. Let me also double check here, because I may need to bond my Shufu. Yeah. Put her in the back line there. YouTube ads just threw up an asthma medicine ad over your coughing. Let's go. Square turned it down. Yeah, I mean that shouldn't surprise you. Like in a weird way, while Fate is a major IP in Japan, I also feel like Square has very much just been needing to circle its wagons and tend to itself at the moment, because Square hasn't been exactly having a good go of things either. Like people really like Final Fantasy 14, but outside of that, they've had some like kind of mixed reception games of late, and that's kind of been one of their big issues. Is they're really trying to sort of right the ship. So I'm not going to be surprised to kind of see them batten down the hatches and just focus on their own IPs for a while here. Half the shit people think they are. I think Square of old absolutely was worth half the shit that people thought it was. But the Square Enix of today that has had a lot of that talent leave, yeah, I don't think they're nearly what they used to be. Though, to be fair, I think we can say that about a lot of game studios now. We have a lot of like historic studios that were big names and stuff that have kind of just fallen by the wayside over the last like decade here. And a big reason for that just seems to be that either people got old and retired, or the industry changed and people just got the heck out of Dodge. Missionaries in a foreign field. Blizzard, yeah, Blizzard's another great example. BioWare, right? Rule the world. We'll go with the mighty. They going through it right now. Them at BioWare, yep. Konami became a pachinko company. I mean, Konami is still trying to dabble in video gaming at least, but yeah, it's definitely kind of beginning to show like just how like honestly, like at this point in time, like your best like Japanese video game makers, it's literally like Capcom and Nintendo. They are your actual like good ones at the moment. They seem to be the ones that over all these years, with all the people that have retired, with all the people that have been ousted from their companies, those two seem to have retained their talent, probably due to their, I'd say, better business practices and hiring practices and employee retention. And I'm not going to say that, like, you know, each of these companies is sinless or anything like that, that they're perfect and that they're glowing and that they have no spot on their record or anything like that. But I will say that at least it seems like from the consumer's point of view so far, they have produced better products. As to whether or not those products are scummy in some way, shape, or form remains to be seen. Same thing with the fact that, you know, I think a lot of people could point to something like, say, Nintendo on copyright issues, for example, and say, like, yeah, Nintendo is not exactly the best example of a great video game company. But yeah, I mean, I think at this point in time, you take what you can take, and I think people will basically prefer to back the studios that are actually making good games that they want to play. Or things were real ass in the 2010s. Yeah. I think a lot of it has been that they've kind of, you know, again, themselves circled the wagons. I think that's what Square Enix is trying to do. They're trying to pull a Capcom. But the problem that Square Enix is going to have is they still have a CEO that wants to do NFTs. So we'll see if he can get off of that bandwagon and realize that, yeah, he needs to just focus on, you know, product quality over, you know, quantity and money making capability. I think he'll realize that that's where the gains are. I think that's honestly one of the biggest issues just facing video gaming as a whole right now, is the fact that a lot of these companies just only want to make a profit off of it. They're not interested in making a good product. And usually profit is what follows the actual like good product getting made. It's when you please your consumer, you will make a ton of money. When you piss your consumer off, you will not make money. Street Fighter 5 was dog shit. So I thought it was 4 that was dog shit. I thought 5 was like okay and decently well received, but still not like as good as 6 is. Greatest will have a hard time turning the ship around. Yeah. If you put an NFT in a video game, you need to go bankrupt. I'll say this, right? Like, just because a company puts an NFT in a video game does not mean that I would stop supporting them ever. However, I would not support them as long as they continued to go down that path. That is to say, you put it in a video game once and you test it out, I'm going to be angry that you did it. But if you go, whoa, that was a mistake, I'm never doing that again as a company, and you never put one in again, yeah, I'll say like, okay, you tried your hand at it, it was stupid, you realized that, and you corrected your mistake. Like, I'm willing to forgive and forget, but you know, only if they prove that they can learn from their mistakes. I think the jukebox ain't working. Okay, let me double check. You guys don't like the One Piece openings? SMH. Was there ever a time when Street Fighter was not shit? I mean, listen, I'm not the big fighting game community guy, so you guys can tell me otherwise on that sort of stuff. Unbelievable. You guys literally wanted me to reset this just so we could listen to Il Vento de Oro. People liked it later in life. Okay. Not liking something doesn't make it bad for the 4 billionth time. Right. And this is what I'm going to say, like, again, like on the NFT issue, it's like, yeah, we absolutely shouldn't tolerate NFTs in video games. But at the same time, like, if a company is willing to pull back from NFTs, I think we should, like, applaud that and celebrate it, not like, oh, be like, oh, you did it one time ever, now you're on my shit list eternally. I'm never buying another one of your games. I think at that point, you're just incentivizing them to do scummier and scummier things if you're not going to support them when they actually do change their mind for the better. Like, a little bit, it's on us as a consumer to sort of kind of teach the companies how to actually act and behave. As long as you keep tolerating shit behavior from a company, it will keep pulling shit behavior. Why? Because you're showing them that they can get away with it. Is the 90++ node hard on JP? No. This is a summer event. 90++ nodes are usually really easy because we usually end up with a damage sheet and a shit ton of damage bonus units. Tomorrow's the day. Yep. Tomorrow we be rolling NP5 XXA. At least I assume. Pending banner fuckiness, but we should be okay. CEO loves to run his mouth and chase trends. Yeah, so far as I know, they haven't put a an NFT in anything, but the second he do, he go find out, chat. He go find out. If the one card can do it. Ah, she was shy on that one. You're gonna go for one copy of Dubai, regardless of mix-ass luck. Well, we don't really know the whole kit yet. And you know, again, with my goal being a 4-star, it's just gonna quite literally be like we'll just have to see, because it may be a case of like all of a sudden it ends up raining BBs and I never like see a mixa. I think Concord is a clear message from gamers to companies to devs that we don't want it. Okay, let me talk about this because I haven't given you guys a proper Concord rant yet. Where was the image of all of them? Because there was a like good image that that like had a clear picture of each of them. I'm so glad it was a catastrophe. I listen, I'll say this, right? I do feel. Oh my god. Chill out there, volume. I do feel for basically like here's a video. I do feel for the devs, right? Like in the sense that they put in hard work and I'm sure they wanted this to be successful. But I don't feel for the devs that thought this was a good idea, that sat there and was like, yeah, hey, this is a great idea. So I'm just going to let this kind of go through each one by one. Okay? So this is okay, I assume this is Anchor down here. Okay. Now my understanding of what they're kind of going for with Concord is that Concord is this like how do I put this? Like sort of like Star Wars slash Guardians of the Galaxy mixed with like Overwatch type deal. It's a brand new IP. Okay. I want to know who is in charge of their character design. Because I don't care about the pronouns. I don't care about them trying to pander to various people. The issue I have with this, far and away, is that these character designs are just ugly. They're bad. Like, if I were to design something for a game, I would not have chosen these. And I'm not a video game developer. So, I mean, I'm not going to sit there and say that, like, I'm some sort of expert on character design. But I am going to tell you that, yes, I can, and yes, I will design characters that just look better than this. How do I know? It's something I'm currently doing. So it is something basically that I've had to do for my own lore, and it's something that essentially I will continue to do over time here. And I still would be smarter than a lot of these character designs. Okay? Photorealism gone bad. I mean, not even, right? Like, this isn't photorealism. The vibe that I get from Concord is like a 70s vibe. Here's the thing y'all need to know about the 70s. It is one of the ugliest time periods in like recent human history. What do I mean by that? It's not that like the 70s didn't have like attractive women or interesting like outfits and designs. It did. But a lot of the design aesthetics of the 70s have aged extremely poorly. This is why a lot of people prefer like the 80s or the 60s in terms of their design aesthetic over the 70s. So designing something around a 70s motif is just not going to go well to begin with. And I'm going to say this, trying to do it, one, in space, and two, like, for character design, I mean, maybe with a one-off character you can make them with 70s. Doing an entire game surrounding that motif, not going to look good, okay? So what do we say about this? Yeah, Michelin Man, right? Like, this is literally just one of the ugliest robots I've ever seen. There is nothing cool about this robot, right? Other than it's a robot. It quite literally just looks like round and bulbous and like off-putting. Like, I'm gonna be real with you. At that point, they should have gone all in with it, and they should have done something like Big Hero, right? Like from Big Hero 6. Straight up, like, if they had actually gotten something like that, at least you could say, well, it's stylistic, it's a choice, and we see what they were going for. With this, I don't know what the heck this is. Like this thing looks like it's some sort of forklift that was made to be like, as safe as possible, not dangerous and intimidating. This doesn't strike me as a kill bot, right? So I don't think it's a good design right there to begin with. Next up here we have Amari. How do I criticize this? This is like seemingly their equivalent of like Doom Guy and the Juggernaut if it were a really like butch woman. That's really all it is. And it's like, I'm sorry, same deal. There's way too much roundness where it looks like it was done for like safety precautions rather than this character is intimidating. I tell you what, I'd probably run away from this character. But that's not because I'm afraid of it. I don't know. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You see it right there at the end. It becomes really apparent. On the back, there's this tiny little shit flag that, like, this design is just so bad in so many ways. It looks like it's a child's game in so many ways. It looks like it was made by somebody on acid. It looks like it just absolutely, like, shouldn't be a thing. What do I say about this? This doesn't even look like an attractive spacesuit. It looks like she's wearing a clear trash can on her head. Like, quite literally a waste bin, okay? It looks like she has her guts out on her chest here. People on acid would make better designs, though? Probably, in all seriousness. Like, I fundamentally disagree with every stinking design choice here. So, I don't know, right? This, chat, y'all know who this is. Y'all know who this is. This is straight up just a ripoff of what's his face from Guardians. Thanos? No. Yeah, it's Drax. Chat, I'll give you that. It's Drax mixed with Thanos. Okay? It's Drax mixed with Thanos. Like, that's really all it is. You can tell that's who it is. And I'm gonna be real with you. You know what? I'm gonna give them props. Because they stole from a clearly already existing design. This one almost works. This is actually one of their better designed characters. The weird part is we can't decide what it is. Is it an alien with blue skin? Or does it have fur? Or does it have armor? It's too busy. It's got too much shit already just in its design that you're not sure what it is. Keep it simple, stupid. And that really does apply to this scenario here. I gotta be honest. I have no idea what to say about this one. I'll give them props for this, if only because like I could see this as like a design in like the Fifth Element or some shit like that. Like, if that's what they were going for, sure. But I'm sorry. I look at this and this is just like a clown. If that's what they're going for, great. If it was not what they're going for, damn, you fucked up. Because all I can do is laugh when I look at this. This is just ugly. But it's ugly to the point that it's comical. Like, it's not like ugly that it's off-putting. It's ugly to the point where, like, what are you doing? It's the entire circus. It really is. And yet, like, apparently, when you look at the ability, it's like, oh, that's the assassin one. I'm like, who are you sneaking up on? They're gonna see you from a mile away. All right. And then we have, let's see, what is this? It's Z. I'll be real with you. This also just has the problem of there's way too much shit going on. So there's a concept at play that a lot of artists use, and it's basically called like 3 to 4 base colors, right? Like, I don't know the proper terminology of it, but you never in a design go beyond 3 to 4 base colors. Why? Because it gets too fucking busy and it looks like someone threw up on the character, which is exactly what's going on here. We have 2 different shades of like blue and green, really, with the skin. Then with the hair, we have a fluorescent purple pink. Then with the belt and the straps of the bra, we have red. Then with the pants, we have a darker purple slash like brown. And then with the whatever the fuck these are leggings, we have a mixture of fluorescent purple and like now a new like matte red with some orange peeking out. Yeah, somebody threw up on this character. This looks like a character that lost Splatoon. Okay? Like, I'm sorry. There's just nothing appealing about this character at all. Like, I would not want to play this. Maybe somebody looks at it and they go like, oh, fluorescent hair, it's just like me, for real, for real. I don't know. That's possible, but like, for me as an average guy, I see nothing here that makes me want to play this character. And I'm not going to say that every character in the game has to be attractive and that I have to be like sexually attracted to every character. That's certainly not the case. This character just doesn't look like anyone that would interest me. I would see this character and I would immediately think, oh, they're just weird. And I would think this as somebody who is weird. Like, if I'm weird, holy crap, I should not be judging people on this. But if I look at this character, I'm just immediately going to go like, no, there's just way too much here. There's too much baggage in this. Stay the heck away. I gotta be honest. So this is Raka here. Like, this is actually one of their better designs. And that's sad. Like, this is actually one of their better designs. Why? Well, I'm gonna give you two things here. One, it is not an overly busy design. Two, it is actually a somewhat attractive female form. Even though the helmet is on. Okay? Even though the helmet is on. Like, you can see, it's got some nice hips. It's got some nice thigh. So, like, this is the character that they tried to make attractive. And even then, it's like they basically put her in the equivalent of a space paper bag. So, to me, I think this is like their version of Farah. I have no idea. It does not look good in the slightest. Right? Like, you absolutely needed more appealing character design. And I know, like, hey, maybe we do, like, skins for the outfit and everything like that. That sort of thing is absolutely possible. Your base design, though, is that bad. It's that bad. Why do I say that? What do they look like? I don't know. I can't see the face. I have no idea who this character is. And I probably will never know. You can pull that off with some characters if you want them to be dark and mysterious. But yeah, this is just a really sort of weird base design. Is this just... Yeah, I was going to say, she just has a submachine gun. That's all it is. This is just a granny with a World War II submachine gun. Like, yeah, I'm actually give it to him again. This design's okay. This looks like a relatively normal person outside of the flashiness of their outfit. Like, as far as designs go, this is the design that I don't immediately hate. I don't think it's particularly great, but I don't immediately hate it. This is one of their better ones. What's going on here? Are we... God, there's so much to look at on this character. So, we have a backwards baseball cap, but we have goggles attached to it. We have dreads. We then also have a really long coat, but it's like, I'm not sure if it's meant to be like a gunman's duster or if it's meant for cold weather or what. Then we also have cybernetic legs and a sniper rifle. Like, this one's getting to the point of being too busy, but it's not there yet. Like, this is probably as deep as they should go. And I'm gonna be real with you. The biggest thing that I hate about this is I hate the hat and I hate the chest. You could have done an actual gunman's duster and basically given her, you know, like sort of that open look and then had a little bit more stuff going on down here. This could have been a little bit more of a bandolier across her chest at that point, and she would have looked more like a mercenary at that point. She would have looked like basically, and that's honest to God the vibe that I get from her, which makes the sniper rifle somewhat of a weird pairing here. This doesn't like reflect on me as this is some sort of silent assassin or like you know, like basically like a long-ranged killer type deal, right? So I can see that that's probably what they were trying to evoke, especially with the goggles on the hat. It just doesn't really work. This one, it's okay, but it's kind of a miss. Like there's nothing really to attract me to the character. All right, I'm gonna be real with you. This one's also one of their better designs. This one is also one of their better designs. Why? It's Star Wars. It's 100% Star Wars. You have the dual belts going across each way. He's clearly got the gunslinger vibes. He's got the Wild West cowboy boots. He's got the tight form-fitting pants and the somewhat bulkier jacket here. This screams like it's supposed to be like Han Solo. That really is what they're going for here, to a degree. Or maybe even like Luke Skywalker. Maybe they're going, you know, with the orange for the Rebel Alliance. But like, either way, like, yeah, this one's not terrible. And out of all the aliens that you can do, he is a relatively humanoid alien. So it's like, yeah, this one's probably one of their better ones. I actually don't have a lot to criticize on this one. I think the shaping on the jacket looks bad. Again, it's that sort of like, this looks like it's some sort of life vest rather than an actual jacket. It looks like it's inflated for safety purposes. That's my biggest critique of a lot of their designs. They just are bulbous and weird. This one, honestly, is probably the most attractive character in the game. I gotta be real though. I have no idea what the fuck you're doing with basically the gun. Like, is this supposed to be like a crossbow type mechanism? I can't tell because it just looks kind of odd. It's not anything that I would immediately recognize, which I get you're going for sci-fi vibes, but no, right? The boots, they don't work. This is the exact same premise that I said before. They're going for a little bit of like color clash against the rest of the outfit, but I'll tell you what they should have done. It should have absolutely just taken on this same sort of pattern from the leather here on the arm, and it should have just been a black leather boot, and it would have blended in well. She would have looked like some sort of like stealthy assassin lady. I think that would have actually worked better, and it would have been interesting. I'm also going to point out, though, the fuck is going on with that ear? But besides that, it is what it is, right? No. 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 They're like... So sometimes, like I said, I watch sci-fi, and sci-fi has a show that occasionally airs. I'm trying to remember what it is, but it's like, it's some sort of show where like a bunch of makeup artists compete for like Hollywood purposes. And this is something that would absolutely fail on that show. Like, if somebody put this design up, it just looks bad. Like, because they tried to go the intimidating angle. You have like skull-like attachments on the arms with pointiness and everything like that. You have, you know, again, the same sort of like pointy, jagged edges down here. We look like we're going for like a fearsome / horror vibe that is totally offset by the mushroom tip that is sitting on this head. Like, we totally diffuse any sort of fear that we would fear, because if this shit came at me, I would grab that head and I would just throw it. It would be the easiest, quickest way to deal with this thing. Is Babylon 5? Yeah, maybe that's what they're going for, right? I have no idea. It just, like, this one doesn't look like it works for me. It looks like they tried to blend too many concepts. Because you also almost have, like, a feline type face going on here. So, and then, what is this, like dog feet? Like, so it's quite weird. Like, there's just way too much, again, with the design. Somebody over-designed this. Oh, wait, hold on. Kips? I think they're going for some sort of, like, space business person / assassin. This is kind of the same deal. It's the fluorescent colors that are just kind of off-putting. This doesn't look intimidating. Doesn't look scary. This doesn't look stealthy. It also doesn't look suave. Like, it's just all over the place here. Especially, like, the slits on the legs. They don't exactly scream business attire, right? So, like, this looks like, honest to God, this looks like how someone would dress in, like, basically Bermuda. Like, this does not look like this is some sort of intimidating assassin to me. It's a robot in an ill-fitting suit, yeah. No. If you want to do a big, bulky dude, you can do that. There's no problem with that. But make them barrel-chested. Do not make them pot-bellied. Right? Like, this person absolutely should not be running through the game because they are in no way, shape, or form physically fit enough to do this. This is an obese person. And listen, fat people exist, right? Like, it's a thing. No ill will towards anybody that is, fat. I understand. I myself am relatively sedentary and putting on pounds myself at this point. Thing is, I think a lot of people don't want to see this in a game. Not that you can't have a fat person in a game, more that, like, nobody really wants to play as this. A lot of people aspire to be something better. They don't necessarily want to play as something like this. So, look at Roadhog. He is pure muscular fat. Yeah, Roadhog is a terrible example. Roadhog is one of the, like, absolutely worst examples of where they took a fat, like, overweight dude, but they made it work. Why? One, they gave him a actual, like pig motif. Okay? Like basically a hog, right? Two, they made him grungy, intimidating. They gave him the whole, like, biker gang aesthetic. So it absolutely works for someone like Roadhog, and Roadhog isn't fast. Roadhog lumbers around the map. So if that's what this guy does, okay, but I'm willing to bet he probably has a sprint animation, just based off the, like, short footage that I've seen of this entire game, right? So it's where, like, I'm going to say, no, I don't think they have any idea what they're doing with this sort of stuff, right? Like, I like it big and chunky. Yeah, like I said, I have no ill will towards anybody. I don't mean to offend, right? Just that at the end of the day, this design is just weird and off-putting to me. This is one of the worst character designs I've seen in recent memory for a tactical shooter. It just is what it is. Not only that, he can dodge roll. You know what? Go into that. Make this man Sonic the Hedgehog at that point. Make him the blueberry girl from Willy Wonka. Like, have him just go like, you know what? I'm big, and I'm just going to roll you over. At that point, go all in for the meme, right? Like, and I think people would laugh and people would have a great time for that. But no. No, this doesn't work or make any sense with how it's currently implemented. And again, what do we see? More like bulbous design with the clothing. Everything is big, thick, and bulky. Everything is designed so that you don't get hurt. I don't get it, right? Nothing looks offensive or intimidating. And here it is, chat. Here it is. So this is Teo, right? But I want you guys to imagine this, because it had to be with these developers. This isn't Teo, chat. It's Ted. It's Ted. That's who this is. They put generic white guy with gun, so that people who play shooters can feel at home. This is your Soldier 76. That is exactly who this is. And like, I hate to say it. I really hate to say it. It's one of their better designs. The design that they probably cared the least about is absolutely one of their better designs. He looks like someone who's LARPing, yeah. And they still managed to fuck it up. What the shit is this? Like what's with the bagginess around the pants? What purpose does this serve? Why does it look like he has scotch tape keeping his pants in his boots? And what the shit is this shoulder? Like, this is obnoxiously large for no benefit. People don't wear shit like this for a reason. So it is what it is, right? Like, even this, they still managed to kind of screw up. Transpace, thank you for the 29. Let's go 10, yes. Jabali here. Okay, Jabali's clearly got the like Thompson like gangster vibe going on here. I can see what they were trying to go for. They were trying to go for like the, you know, the wide flat brimmed hat here, the like old like 1900s glasses, and they're really trying to give you that like almost like Helsing vibe from this. And it's totally undone by the fluorescent freaking like like blue, this like aquamarine blue that is made to make you feel like he's a calm and sensitive person. Jabali would never hurt you. And you know what? There you go. I can see why. He's the healer. What the shit is this design? Oh my god. I mean, listen, I'm gonna be real with you. I hate to say it, but I think Overwatch also does a terrible job with their healer design. Their healers don't look very healery a lot of the time. But yeah, I think this isn't it either, right? Like, this dude looks like he's come back from Safari and he's ready to gun down a couple of like poachers. And instead he's the healer, right? Like, so I don't know. I just think that a lot of these designs are just really, really weird, right? There's just nothing overall going on with any of these character designs that makes me want to play them. Like, chat, I'm gonna be real with you. Out of all of these, probably the only ones I would have any interest in playing, probably this right here, probably that, maybe that, like, that's it. I don't care about any of the rest of these. They're just bad. They look bad. Like, they had so many choices where they could have made these badass and interesting characters, and they chose not to. So I don't know who the hell their audience is, because it sure as hell is going to be why they only have like that amount of players in there, right? Now, like I said, I'm of the opinion, let it die. Like, basically, Concord is an abject failure by every stretch of the imagination. So the only reason I even bother to talk about it is because I've seen a lot of people talking about the character designs and pointing to that for the reason. It is. It's 100% the reason. Like, straight up, it has a $40 price tag. That is a problem. A lot of people are not going to get over that hump on a live service game. Why? Because they know it's not going to end there. That $40 is going to turn into even more money down the line. Okay? But you sure as hell ain't going to pay $40 if the game doesn't look good, if the characters are not attractive, if you don't see yourself being interested in playing it. You're not going to pay that $40 entrance fee. So, like, it's there, it's a problem, but the base game is the ultimate issue with it. But the entire studio shut down. Like I said, I don't really relish studios getting shut down. I feel for developers that it's difficult to make games in today's day and age, but whoever's decision it was to go with that sort of design aesthetic, they screwed the pooch. Like, I'm gonna be real with y'all, chat. It's also the same issue with Starfield to a large degree, right? Like, Starfield, while I think it has at least some decent makings of a game, has a couple of core design issues with it. And, you know, first and foremost that I can point out is, like I said, everyone tries to say, like, oh, Todd Howard lied about Starfield. I'm like, he really didn't. There's only one point that I can point to that Todd Howard kind of lied. And that's where Todd Howard talked about what the story for Starfield was supposed to be about. Todd Howard said that the story was about finding out what's out there. Okay? You get an answer to that at the end of the story. Your answer? This is not a compelling answer, but this is the answer. Like, that's where Todd Howard basically sold us a lie. Your whole goal in Starfield is finding out what else is out there in the universe. And your answer is nothing. There is no other intelligent life out there in the universe. That's stupid. That's dumb. Don't make like, again, I've said this before, I'll say it again. Don't tell a story where the entire point of the story is to subvert expectations. Where the entire point of the story is that it would have been better not to have wasted everyone's time and not to have told the story. There better be something out there. There better be an answer to this question that is meaningful and gives you a reason for having told it. But all you end up finding out is the only other people that are out there are you. It's stupid. It's just flat out stupid. Like, that's the issue overall with the game. Because when you go back on that and you look at that and you said, okay, what if Starfield actually did have other alien races and there was this political power struggle? Now you're in like a Mass Effect type situation. And all of a sudden, the world's just way more interesting. People are going to be way more apt to explore it and to see what these other races are out there doing. But when it's just you, when it's just humanity, no one gives a shit. We've seen humanity. Now it's just humanity, but in space. Heck, even Gundam does it better. There's no aliens in Gundam as far as we know. But Gundam at least has like unique power struggles that occur, you know, right in front of your very eyes. What do you have in Starfield? You basically end up having a power struggle that happened before the game began and is over before it actually gets into swing. So, like, you don't have any of that. Maybe they're hoping to do that in the expansions now, but that's kind of too late. Like, that should have been the story that got told in the base expansion. Seed has space whales? Yeah. Yeah, what I'm trying to say is, like, you don't really have this whole, like, oh, there's intelligent alien races out there. In fact, that should actually be something that Gundam should do, right? Like, I would love to see Gundam go down that path of, like, hey, now there's just all these other races out there. And, like, it's now humanity against the aliens, but with Gundams. It's the plot of the 00 movie. Is it? Maybe I haven't seen that one. Or it might have just been that long. But yeah, Chad, I'm not talking at that point then about the one or two exceptions that Gundam might have. I'm talking more like holistically as a whole, right? Like Gundam basically just does not normally have that as part of its plot. And it still manages to work. Why? Because Gundam realizes if we're not going to have that, we need to tell an intriguing story about politics and war. If you're not going to have aliens in space, we need to tell about the power struggle of humanity in space. Starfield doesn't do that. I think it tries, it just fails. Can't wait to see aliens build their own Gundams and have wackier designs. Well, I mean, it would also be a cool thing where, like, the aliens try to copy human technology and then the humans try to copy alien technology. And to be fair, yeah, I was gonna say, I know this is a concept in other like mecha animes, just not necessarily as much in Gundam. Gundam's never really been about that. You're making theories on BB Dubai skills. Like I said, I assume she's arts at this point and probably has charge based off of what we've seen. Gundam's pilot is always about a clash of discourse. Alien-related stuff tend to work for other types of plot lines. Right, exactly. So it's like they could do that, but they would have to change the nature of, like, it would instead be humanity against the aliens rather than humanity against its own evils. Like Gundam is like Star Wars. Gundam is a space opera. Gundam-based mobile tour Friday? Nice. If Starfield wanted to tell about politics, they should not have had space exploration. No, I disagree with that, because Mass Effect has both. Like, you could absolutely tell a story about that, but still, like, you know, include those elements. It's just the same sort of deal, right? Like, you've got to have a reason for that sort of stuff, and you need to be using it as a mechanism to drive the player forward. The only real intrigue in politics that you get in Starfield is with House Varun, and that's actually hilariously what the upcoming DLC is about. My criticism is that that should have been in the base game. Like, the intrigue in politics occur really only with one of the houses, and that house is gone for the base game. So you don't get any of the intrigue or politics that already happened. Kind of falls apart halfway through the series, yeah. Oh. Hold on, chat. Why is that just not working? Anyways, exploration of resources go hand in hand with politics. Yeah, that's actually quite literally what a lot of politics in today's society is about. Not necessarily like internal U.S. politics, but like international politics. Usually has to do with resources and control of them. So like that is essentially an easy story to tell, and it's actually been a story that has been told quite a bit in things like Gundam. So telling it in Starfield would have made even more sense. You could have had a race for a particularly lucrative slash like rare resource, and that could have been why you were exploring. Right? Think of it almost like Tiberium in Command and Conquer. Right? You just got this rare resource that has this like crazy technological power, and everybody needs it, and so you just go after it. A game of Civ, yeah. I don't even know what factions there are in Starfield. I guess they're so generic that nobody talks about them. There's the pirate faction. That's a pretty good one. There's the like, how do I put this? The like, the UC, aka the UC Vanguard, aka like sort of like the international police force. That one's okay. It depends on your feelings as to how you feel about those two, but they're considered to basically be the best two factions. The other ones are really not that big of a deal. I think they've tried to strengthen like the bounty hunting aspect of the game, and it is kind of getting there, but there's not a whole lot really to do with it. Same thing with like smuggling. You can smuggle in the game, but it's not a factional thing. It's just its own thing, and there's no real incentive to do it other than to make money. Kind of an analog for oil. Yeah, 100%. Or uranium. Either way you want to think about it, right? Gate is pretty realistic with that. That's actually, yeah, it's one of the things I really like about Gate. Gate has a quite a realistic depiction of this is probably how people would act if we ever found another world like that. Like, the governments would immediately go, oh, hey, that's ours now. And commit all sorts of new human rights violations. New season of Gate when? I think the manga's over, isn't it, chat? Like, I doubt we'll ever get another season. The colonizers again? Quite literally, yep. Manifest destiny. It's never a war crime the first time, Cad. That's true. Yes. It's only a war crime after someone realizes how horrific it is that you've done something. No crimes in a place with no laws? No crimes in a place where, like, people are not, like, considered human, right? It is a sequel novel, not translated to English, sadly. Ooh. Would you choose to roll Oberon over Summer Scotty if you didn't have either? You have OG Scotty? Yeah, I would absolutely roll Oberon. Absolutely. Oberon works with all of your systems, so. And he's going to facilitate quite a bit of capability and damage output. I would go so far as to tell you Oberon would probably end up being one of my very first choices for a support. He wouldn't be my first. My first would be Castoria. But yeah, after Castoria, it would really come down to Oberon and or someone like Merlin or Proto Merlin. Like basically getting that healer equivalent to be able to make sure that I could do all the challenge content. Because with Castoria, you have stall, you have survivability, at least for like mitigation of damage, but you don't have sustain. So if you get someone like Merlin or Proto Merlin in there, maybe even a Tamamo as well, you also have the capability of now out healing a fight, and that can be really nice. I do find that Tamamo can struggle down the stretch some, but it really just depends on what you're facing. Like, if your party needs a ton of healing, Tamamo's probably not your best choice, but she can still keep it up depending on your NP levels and how much you can get her to an NP. I want them to buff John to take the spot of the best healer support. Yeah, I mean, I think we could definitely say that units like Merlin or Proto Merlin already do so much for the party that it wouldn't be a travesty if they got dethroned to an extent. But yeah, it is what it is. My Tamamo just reached Bond 11, I see. Hello, Mookie. But no, John could certainly use a buff. Someone's been watching a certain electrician. Not even just a certain electrician. I've seen that phrase actually numerous times. I got lucky, enrolled NP5 Summer Woo, and ended up with NP3 Summer Scotty also. Were you going for Summer Woo? Like, was that your main goal? But yeah, I mean, like, getting Summer Scotty, she's definitely nice. She definitely is a quality of life improvement over OG to some aspects, but she's not necessarily this like, oh man, you have to have her type deal. She's just really, really nice to have, and I think everybody should consider getting her. But it's not like you can't quick loop without her. You can. It's people have been doing it for years, right? It's just, yeah, at that point, getting someone like Oberon probably a better option just because Oberon's going to work with everything. He's going to be that 70% charger. He's going to be that huge damage booster. So Oberon's really going to facilitate a ton of stuff. I never looked fully into what Summer Scotty does. You should, especially now that you have NP3 of her. May tomorrow's rolls be blessed, indeed. Wait, blessed by elephant? No, not blessed by elephant. That's just weird. I don't know why you would ever want that. I don't know. Again, like, I'm not gonna say Ganesh is a bad unit. She's certainly capable, and you can like stall things out quite a bit with her. The issue that I usually have in comparing Ganesha is like essentially you just have other units that kind of do it better with no matter what you're trying to do with her. I'm glad to have Summer Scotty, but I'm hoping for some split charge quick support this year. Yeah, I gotta be honest with you guys. I'm sure they have a plan for quick. I'm sure that's why they haven't done anything like that we expect them to. But like kind of in the same degree with Ereshkigal. Like they'll sit there and they'll be like, "Oh, sorry, we didn't do an Ereshkigal for so long." But I guarantee they just sat there and they went like, okay, who do we want our Annie 5 servant to be? Who do we want the 6th? Who do we want the 7th? The 8th? The 9th? The 10th? The 11th? The 12th? Right? So like, oh, it's like, oh, we're at Annie 9. Okay, we're going to do Erish for that one. And because they knew they were going to do Erish there, they like didn't do Erish this entire time. I think it's really stupid, right? Like, I don't know why, but they just kind of chose not to. You keep saying that, yet they keep not fixing quick. Sounds like copium to me. If you truly believe that, quit the game. See, I can come up with a zinger as well, chat. Like, if you think that I'm just purely coping and that the devs will never fix quit, that is a terrible sign for this game, as it means that the developers don't know what they're doing and don't have any idea how to fix it, and you should probably get while the getting's good, because it's only going to get worse from here. So it's like, that's why I'll say something like that. Do I actually want you to quit the game? No. But I will challenge your way of thinking about things. Like, I'm telling you, chat, they know how, but for some reason that we cannot see, they are not. I'm not saying I agree with that reason. I'm not saying they're the smartest devs in the world, but I am going to say that, yes, I do believe that they know how to fix the issue. Because any one of us that plays the game can look at this and come up with numerous potential solutions for the problem. which is easy to then go like, okay, well, let's test this out. How would this work? You know? People said the same thing for Buster before Korean Sky of Light came out, and then we got a change. Yep. Fixing quick will only make them more money, so they're only hurting themselves. Yeah, and that's why, like, I assume like the holdback is usually one of two things. It's usually either for lore purposes. So like they have a fix, but the fix is a lore person, and they have to wait for a certain moment in time. Or essentially it's just they're sitting there and they're going like, all right, well, we're not allowed to basically because Type Moon doesn't want us to yet. That's kind of what I assume it is. Like I said, we can't see the reasoning. If you say the Giants will win the Super Bowl every year for 100 years, you have a good chance of being right. That's true. That is true. Like, and that's why I'm saying, like, it's kind of also then weird to point out that I'm going to be wrong every time, right? Like, every single time I'll mention stuff like this, I'll get somebody in chat and they'll go like, oh yeah, but Cad, you've been saying that. I'm like, you're right, I have been. I don't know. Look, it is what it is, right? Like, I think there's definitely troubling signs for the game, but there's not a lot we can do about it. We don't have much say in these things. It's on us as the players to basically hold the devs honest. It's on us to try and do our best and make sure that we actually like give feedback where we actually can, right? So like when they give us a survey, to fill it out to the best of our ability, to take it as seriously as possible. Right? Don't just throw in the meme answer. Actually answer them. Actually give them good constructive feedback. I think that sort of thing matters. I think it really does. Right? Like, I know I don't gain any brownie points from the devs in saying that necessarily, but I also know that it's the right thing to do. Can you imagine Melt, Maji Nokita, and Ashi Adoma with a new quick sport? Oh my god. Yeah. Yeah. And I think that's like, I'm sure it's to some degree a concern of theirs. I think, you know, Mr. 2 talked about it prior that like, yeah, hey, we have had some power creep and it's an issue. So I don't really know what to tell y'all, but it's going to be a problem. Like, we'll have to see how they choose to fix quick in the end. When that fix will happen, I don't know. And chat, who knows? Maybe it finally happens when the community decides to complain about it enough. Maybe when the community actually gets angry, then it'll be a thing. But I don't know, right? Like at this point, I don't know why they make some of the decisions that they make. But again, it's one of those things where I can only conjecture as to what I would do if I were a developer. But there's other considerations that you know are going to be an issue behind the scenes, like funding, time, manpower, and again, someone over their head maybe saying yes or no on issues. So like that sort of thing can definitely cause delays. It can cause us to not get the fix that we need. It can cause us to basically wonder why the devs seemingly are doing nothing when the reality is that they maybe tried and couldn't, or that they got blocked and someone told them, no, don't do that, right? Like, you never really know behind the scenes. That's why, like, a lot of the time I don't really put the burden on the developers themselves. Maybe like upper management, the people that are actually controlling the flow of the game and have decision-making power, but not on your average run-of-the-mill dev. I don't think those sorts of things are on them, right? Like, we can go back to the Concord discussion. The character designs are not the fault probably of the artists. And that's going to sound whack to say, right? Like, it's probably not the fault of the modeler. It's the fault of the lead designer, the fault of the lead artist who was overseeing them and dictated how they should actually act and what they should pursue. It's not like they're not good 3D modelers. You can tell. Like, the model itself is not bad. It's just the design aesthetic and the choices that were made. Would Reigns be too broken if they upgraded her skill 1 to give 30% charge? You're talking about the one that gives 20? Or sorry, 10? So you're saying turn her into another 70% charger. Would she be broken? She herself would not be broken. The issue at play that you would have if you turned Reigns into a 70% charger is now you have Reigns and you have Oberon. Okay. And with these two, you can take a third one of them, and now you have 210% charge just from supports. And you only need 300, which means that every unit in the game only needs 90, which means you don't even need a K-scope. Everybody in the game loops now. So, like, is that an issue? Honestly, to someone like me at this point, no, it's not an issue at all. But maybe the devs see it as an issue. Maybe they don't want to do that, or maybe they know it's sort of a can of worms that once it's opened up, they can't put it back in the bottle. Oberon, like, yeah, I mean, honestly, like, and I've said this before, I will not be surprised. I've predicted this far and away, like, basically since Oberon came out. And chat, you can believe me or not on this, but essentially, you could very easily have somebody where instead of boosting NP damage, they boost, you know, I don't know, arts up. They boost NP gain. They boost attack up. Right? Like, you could have any one of these things. And, you know, I say arts, right? It could be any card type, right? Any of those would be an Oberon-like unit. And what I mean when I say boost, I mean, like, they have an effect that goes, hey, every source of this is now 2 times. Okay? That would be an Oberon-like effect. That would result in a lot of power creep in the game if they did that. That would be probably more impactful than the like, hey, here's another 70% charger. Now, I say that the issue at play, especially, it would depend, right? If your other 70% charger was a 50-20 split like Oberon, this wouldn't make that big of a difference. But if your other charger is, say, a 30-40, or like chat was proposing a 30-20-20, yeah, this would have huge implications. This would actually have huge implications. You would start to see a lot more units be able to touch Black Grail. Okay. Just humoring that for a second. Let me try to think about it. So let's go with a, like, say, double Oberon type setup, right? Let's assume you have the other 50% support and you have another unit. See, the issue with going with something like double Oberon comps means you're not necessarily going to be doubling up for units like, say, Koyanskaya. So you're not necessarily going to get that double charge there. But you might also, if you had a different unit, you know what? Let's throw out the double Oberon for a second. Let's say instead you just had a new unit that's a 70% charger that's not Oberon, and they had a different charge distribution. So if you do something like that and you're still in a double Koyanskaya setup, you got her charges there in the middle. Usually how this one plays out is you have append and you have unit's own charge. And then your 70%er, right? Now, in a lot of cases, this might be a ton. This might be not at all. It depends on how much the unit's own charge is. For instance, let's say the unit is a 50% charger. So if the unit is a 50% charger, they have 50% on the front end and the back end. They use double Koyanskaya, basically, to get enough charge there. And essentially at that point, you only need 50 on the front and the back in order to be able to make it work. Well, if you add in a 20% append, you now only need 30 on the front. You're only 10% shy right there, chat. And you have way less waste. So now imagine you're a unit that does a little bit more. Maybe you're a Artoria or a Lartoria. Artoria does 20% refund, chat, on all of her NPs. So there's your missing 10%. Lartoria now becomes a Black Grail Looper with this. If it's Artoria, Artoria basically goes 30, 20. I'd say we'll go ahead and slap a Koyan Skya charge there turn 1. Artoria refunds 20. You do another Koyan Skya charge. She refunds 20 over here. Now you take your new 70%er and you basically go, okay, well, here we go. We've got this. We've basically got 70 here. We've got 30 here. So that's going to tie it in. And then we've got 40 here. We're shy that 10% again. So all you really need is a source of overcharge. And Artoria would do that. Same thing with Mordred. So, yeah. You would start to see a lot more units be able to touch it. The issue primarily is, do you have a scenario in which a unit can actually exceed this by having a new charge breakdown? Usually the units that are going to benefit are units that are 20% chargers. Because with Oberon being a 20 and 50, none of these combine well with another 20% to make an even amount. But the second this becomes like 30 and 40, yeah, now we're cooking, baby. Like now all of a sudden, like that 30 and that 20 combine really well. So you can use it to try and skew things a little bit more in your favor. And let's say you're a unit like Artoria where you have the 5th append, right? So Artoria's 30% charge skill is on a 5-turn cooldown. What does that mean? That means we could use a single Koyan. We don't have to use double. So we basically go, okay, 30, 20% for your mana loading append. Use a Koyan Skya charge skill. And then now we refund 20 and we refund 20. The deal is, because we already used this, so we activated the first skill was on a 5-turn cooldown for the charge. It becomes a 4-turn cooldown because of the 5th append. It basically gets lowered another 2 turns by the Koyan Skya charge skill. So now you end up going into the next wave and it's on a 1-turn cooldown already by wave 2. Which means it's getting back in wave 3. So boom, there you go. There's another 30%. Now let's assume you have an Oberon there. That's 50 right there in the back end. You have 20 right here. Yeah, that's 40%. It works. It just works. So that sort of thing doesn't change. But just having the ability to more evenly distribute can be really nice for some units. It just goes well with everyone, basically. Yeah. And to be fair, that's already currently possible, like I said. Basically, now with the 5th append, Artoria can be a Black Grail Looper. Right, she's one of those units that is going to be the beneficiary of it. Oh, wait, no, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. She wouldn't be, because I did forget. Like, if you're using double Oberon there, right, the 50% in wave 2 means minus 20% on wave 3. So that will prevent it. I guess the question would be, would the new 70% charger have the same demerit that Oberon has? If no, they're really strong. If yes, then they're somewhat restrictive. Yeah. I did forget that little caveat, that wrinkle. I'm ready for BB Dubai. I hope my 330 cent quartz is enough. I hope it is too. I'll probably have to buy some stuff on JP tomorrow, but it be what it be. All right, chat. I don't see too much else going on in FGO at the moment, so we're gonna go ahead and switch over. It's a little bit early for me. I normally like to wait, but Yeah, we gonna go ahead and switch over to Star Wars Outlaws, which it's gonna take it a second to crank up here. Oh my god, yes. The Ubisoft's launcher is terrible. Oberon has a lot of demerits because he's so strong. Yeah, and again, I think they're kind of beginning to learn is like you can't just equally offset a really strong offensive capability with a demerit. Usually doesn't work. Like even with the 20% charge, people found a way around it. All that made people do is they go, okay, well, we're just going to use Oberon on the third turn. That's how we do it. Oh, well, we want to only use Oberon on the third turn anyways. And that just ends up being how it is. Yeah. Da, 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 da. Okay. Now, chat, I have played a little bit more. I played while I was getting prepped for stream. Well, before stream, rather. Now I can see some gameplay without having to go to bed. Yeah. Blind? Yeah, I mean, I can't see anything either, chat. I think the game's a bit loud.
Files. Gotta find a terminal.
Nope. Just that point. Just the load-in music. So, basically the only progress is, if you guys remember we were playing Sabak, we had just landed on that, or crash landed on that new planet, and we were looking for a job. So I went in to go meet the Pike Syndicate. The Pike Syndicate basically threw me out because I name dropped Waka from yesterday. They don't like him. And then I mysteriously got a call from some stranger who told me, hey, go infiltrate the Pike area and we'll pay you. And you are here, Jack. I have now infiltrated the Pike Syndicate area. And I am literally about to, like, hack their stuff. Ah, I missed it. Oh, that worked. I guess you can hit the beat in any order. It doesn't matter which one's the first.
The system has an alarm. Ah, the file's just a spotchka recipe. Did I get played? Fine. I'll make this worth my while.
Okay.
Ooh,
So this is
encrypted
slicing.
file.
Slicing works kind of like Wordle, if you guys have ever played it. You basically have to guess. Again, you can see I have 4 guesses here, and I have to guess the order of the symbols. It will tell me when a symbol is incorrect. It will tell me when a symbol is in the correct slot, and it will tell me when a symbol is a correct symbol but in the wrong slot. So for instance, I'm just going to pick the first 3 right here. You can see none of them are good. We're going to pick the next one, the next one, and the next one. Okay, so the latter 2 are good. So we'll basically go like this. Oh boy. I love this because I got it right perfectly on the first try. Wait, can I just restart? Is this like... Oh my god, it's just like Fallout. if you're about to fail, you can just back out. That's freaking hilarious. Okay, so I'll invert those two. So those two are right now, so this should make it a lot easier. However, this is a crapshoot. I just have to guess. Did I fail or did I just like, huh? It's like it gave me extra attempts.
And you're sure this channel is secure, Mr. Shah? Please. Overthrowing someone like Gorak takes time. If I couldn't secure a channel, I'd be long dead. And call me Tislak. Well, Tislak, I'm old-fashioned. If I'm going to stab a friend in the back, I'd like to meet the person handing me the knife. Of course, Governor.
Oh, and there's the alarm. Well, at least we got something. Oh, what'd we get into, buddy? Oh, they've locked down the elevator.
Yep.
Okay, we can climb.
Am I supposed to go up or down? Is like... Okay, it's clearly not down, because if I fall, I'm pretty sure that'll kill me. I have discovered that fall damage in the game is ridiculously...
Don't worry, Nex. The, next job
ridiculously
will be
high.
better.
Okay, we're gonna sneak in. A bit too small to defend themselves. I mean, they were probably supposed to, like, crouch down behind them, but I just bull rushed them right off the bat, so there was not much they could do.
There's more of them?
Whoever triggered that alarm is inside. Seal the doors.
Everything's locked down.
I'm just kind of waiting to see.
Get that blaster. Go to one.
Remember the credit. Need your cup.
Okay, so we did manage to loot another blaster here, at least. Looks like it's limited in quantity. Ooh, a sniper.
Better than nothing.
Just checking the doors here. I'm basically learning to check around for, like, loot and stuff. Twitch help says that muted streams count as a view. Is that incorrect?
Whoa.
Yes.
Watch your step, Nix.
Yes, it is. The fact that Twitch help would tell you that is just wild to me.
I got this.
It's something I've tested myself, for the record. Am I just supposed to go down? Okay. That didn't give me fall damage. I'm surprised. Okay. Okay, so we can swing over to that, but... Let's get Transparasteel. Oh! Oh! That should not have worked. I forgot what the button was. I hit R2 instead of R3. Hey, this is gonna be a fight.
I think we're good, Nix.
Oh.
Can't believe we pulled that off.
Oh, okay. We're just back out.
Waka, how fast can you fix that ship?
I know. You want to get off to Shara. But fuel injectors don't come cheap. You get paid?
Maybe. You know anyone who'd buy proof that some pike is trying to overthrow Gorak?
Gorak would. Just leave my name out of it this time.
A gang of swoop-like bandits wreaking havoc on
Okay, I don't think I came over here last time. Okay. Crashed speeder. Crimson Dawn Vault. That little space axolotl is the best part of the game. He'd be cute. He really is. Like, he's actually the best thing in the game. I agree.
How's it going?
Upgrades. Okay, so it looks like you gotta find parts out there in the world. And the upgrade path is linear. See, this is weird. It's like, it won't let me shift to anything else, I guess because I have nothing in them.
Another time, then.
Meet different merchants? Oh, that must be my speeder right there.
We do ship upgrades.
Hey, Nix, check this out.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Ah! There's Oh god, it's getting worse.
At least I'm improving.
Like, it's nice
All
that they
right,
put
pal.
the arcade games
Back to
in.
it.
Trying to remember what that reminds me of, though. Ship is unavailable. So because the ship is unavailable, I can't talk to that merchant. Therefore, I can't meet them. Therefore, I can't advance that quest for meeting merchants. That is so dumb. At least let me talk to them.
I'm your host, Donna Burns. 3 Corellian factory workers were killed yesterday by dark silent bounty hunters. Inspector General Jorvik said it was a
Go faster! They need support!
If this is Crimson Dawn, Gorak will not be pleased.
Okay. So I did beat everybody at the Sabak table chat.
Our tables. Everyone here just uses the same tricks.
Hey, you. Did you hear?
Gorak's favorite spotchka recipes. Did I pass your client's test?
Why don't you ask her yourself? Meet Valera of Crimson Dawn.
You the one I was talking to before?
You pulled it off. Guess I shouldn't be surprised. I heard you stole something much bigger than this. A ship. Someone's favorite ship. Someone important.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Recognize her? Because Zarek Besh showed up with one of their best, asking a lot of questions.
Yeesh. A death mark from Zarek Besh.
What did you tell them?
Nothing. For now. You work for us again? It stays that way. The Pikes are on top here, and Crimson Dawn is making moves.
Ooh. Okay, so I have a choice. Chat. I can... Alright, chat, do we go with the Pike Syndicate or the Crimson Dawn? I'll let you guys decide. Kind of like Star Fox? Yeah, that was kind of the vibe I was getting from it. But almost even older. Which one has better dental? None of them. Who is the hotter leader? Maybe the Crimson Dawn?
You want to, make a move? One of Gorak's men is planning to betray him. Pike higher up, named Tizlek Shar.
Really?
Hey, look at you. Playing the game. You're learning.
Here, some fuel injectors for that ship you don't have. These should help you get off Toshara.
So you know everything, huh?
Just the things that are important to us. You'll be hearing from me soon, so try to stay alive. Oh, and one last thing.
Yeah?
Bram's leg is healing nicely.
Thanks.
You're in our world now, Kay. Keep sharp.
Baka, I got those fuel injectors. Time to go.
That was fast. What's the rush? The Trailblazer needs time. Attention.
No rush. I just, want to keep moving.
Fine. Go see if you can find more work. Parts that she needs ain't cheap.
I'll talk to Danka. But it doesn't have to be perfect. Just make it work. So, Danka, got more work for me?
Maybe. You got an ion blaster? I need someone to hit a stash for me, but you'll need one to get inside.
I can mod my blaster. Been doing it for years. Just need the parts.
You know what?
I got a contact, a Pantoran named Bilo. Owns a pawn shop nearby. I'll tell him you're coming.
Really? I mean, thanks, Dunka.
Yeah. You get that blaster working, call me. And Kay, I'm not the only one who'll give you work. Take a breath, ask around. There's always some action to find out here.
I do agree with you, chat. It is a little loud. Let's see. Audio. There we go. Should be a lot more manageable.
Kay.
How do you know my name?
I keep an eye out for new talent. Name's Varric, and I've got a real job for you.
I hope a real job means real credits.
It does for the Hutts. The Pikes are muscling in on Jabba's creature smuggling business, stealing his buyers in the core worlds. Find out who they're selling to, then take out their factory farm.
Half up front or no dice?
You'll get paid when you deliver.
That works too.
Those coordinates will take you to my contact. Don't keep her waiting.
Okay. I gotta admit, they're doing the cantinas really well in this game. They actually look and feel vibrant.
Feel like going for a ride next? Look at this!
And just leads outside. Can't ride the elevator.
Hey, what's back there?
Big shots only.
Listen, buddy. I'm from Kanto, and I'm like the biggest shot there.
Get lost.
Ah, Pike. Better already, yeah. I was like, if it was just the intro cutscenes music, that's one thing, but when it's the entire thing, like... Let's turn it. Okay. Oh, so there is a map. Wait, you can fast travel? Let's see. If this loads slow, then there's no point to it. Okay, it's reasonably fast.
If you need a ship mechanic, I'm the best.
God damn it. With Taylor. I just wanted to see if I could talk to the merchant. I'm telling you guys right now, though, if there's a barber in this game, it will vastly improve my opinion of the game. Wait, I don't think I've been through here. Yeah, the Miragana Market.
Let's see here.
There we go. Course weave +8. Holy cow. Yeah, you can Fortnite slide.
Welcome.
All right, so he's a syndicate affiliate merchant. Rep matters. Goods will be more or less expensive. At rates that are not affected by her reputation. Specific goods in exchange for useful items. Okay, so you can find data disks. So you can probably end up, like, peeking all of them eventually. My man got a gunslinger shirt. Okay, so there is different clothing for her at least. Intel. How to obtain rare tailoring supplies. Armored undershirt?
All right, next time perhaps.
Okay. Whoa. Okay. Those variety of rare items. Okay, so let's go talk with the Crimson Dawn smuggler since I have good rep with them. Is it you? No, it's not you. Go. That's operator error, chat. That's just me not pressing the right button.
Hey, you got anything interesting in the back?
Do I know you?
Name's Kay Vess.
Good for you. But I only talk to friends.
Wait, what? Someone around the market might know the password? Wait, huh? So I just can't talk to him even though I have a good rep. Okay, so the Pike Syndicate doesn't like me, so if they catch me here, I'm in trouble.
Nix, it's showtime.
Okay, we got him.
Good boy.
Oh my god, dude.
Stay low, Nix. Someone around, Nix? Got it. Last night, Ysera put a whole...
Now we can play some sabacc, chat. Apparently this will increase my stuff. Costs 100 credits to buy in. Your shift token deck is chosen for you at this table. Win the game to win the deck. Set the Psylop value to 0 until the next reveal. I feel like that's strong because that can win me
Room
games.
for one more?
Playing Star Wars now? Yeah. Oh wow, I started with a sabacc can. That is quite literally the best hand you can get in sabacc. And I just got natively drawn it. Other plays did not stand on their last turn. Okay.
Pass.
Okay, so they're gonna start using their stuff.
Take that.
There's no point in betting. Oh my god, dude. That two chip tax is like, I'm down to 1 chip. And all I've done is stand.
Pure sabacc.
They can't beat me. The best they can try to do is get sabacc with me. And none of them
my
did.
Lucky day.
That was such a bad hand for all of them. May as well use it.
Sorry.
Because I know I'm gonna draw.
Let's see.
We can go for the imposter. The imposter's not a bad one. So I think I'll pick it up and discard my 6 there. It's difficult to tell, but that is a 6, I think. Solo clearly had a strong influence on this game. So far I like it, now that I understand it a little bit more. We're gonna stand.
I stand.
No point in messing with the cards. I stand to lose a lot here. Oh, okay. It's already back to me, huh? go spy on him. Ooh, close. Okay, so he's probably gonna get Sabak. He has Sabak, but he has 5s. So I can beat him if I get lower. I'll still lose to the other dude, though. Probably. If he rolls a 1 on the dice, I'm screwed. Imposter Among Us? Yeah, kinda. I'll stand. There's no point in, like...
Yes.
Okay, he actually got a better roll. So I can win.
I've got a roll.
But I have to roll a 2. I have to roll a 2, chat. I think that's a 2? It's a 3. No! Okay, well, we're gonna play that. So that puts me in 2nd. Wow, how did he win all the... I literally, like, passed. How am I... Okay. I was gonna say, I was like, how am I down to 2? I don't understand the reward screen too well yet. Okay, so let's...
All right.
Draw, get rid of the 6. Yeah, I'll take the 1. Oh, wait, no. Discard that. The interface is a little clunky. So your goal is to basically get to 0, chat, if you guys weren't paying attention yesterday. Okay, so the other dude's out, so it's just me and this dude. I just have to beat him. Let's stand.
Pass.
I'll go to the final round. I'll let him draw. Yeah, okay, so he stood. And now I'll cheat. Because I can. Oh, fuck me. I can't beat that hand. I think the only thing I can do is I can play that and set...
Got this.
That? But I feel like that's still perfect for him. Like, I don't think there's anything I can do with that.
Stand.
Yeah, he wins. So I'm glad I didn't draw. He literally had an unbeatable hand. Okay, so I have Sabak because I have a Psylop, and Psylop sets your card equal to whatever your other card is. So no, let's not draw. Let's
card.
Or sorry, let's not stand. Let's draw. Hopefully I get a lesser card. I got Imposter. Technically better. Yeah. Because I can just match whatever the imposter is. Take a look at what he's got, chat. Go, Axolotl, go. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, man. He's got a tough to beat. Wow.
I stand.
Please let him roll high. Don't let him roll a 1. Fuck!
Imposter here.
I have to roll a 1 to beat him. And I don't even think it wins. I think we just tie. And I didn't roll a 1. God damn it, dude.
Yes.
Oh, that is so dumb. He's had like 2 perfect hands in a row. This is not a good hand. And I'm down to my last draw.
Passing.
He pulled an imposter again. I have to win, so...
Something good.
Maybe those are his cheats? No. Problem is I can't draw multiple times. Take a look at what he's got. Wow. Yeah, he just has the better hand. If he rolls a 2, he wins.
Yeah, stand. Ooh, hand him over.
Wow, he rolled bad. Thank God. I had to leave it up to fate.
Thanks for the credits.
Holy crap. That is Sabak. Oh, good. Now I'm good rap. Now I should be able to be here.
Oh, what a rush. I hate you. Come on, don't say that.
You, come.
What do you want?
What do you think of this?
I think you wouldn't put a credit stick that valuable in front of me if it was real.
So you're smarter than the average scum. It's counterfeit. I need your help to stop them from circulating immediately.
Why?
If the Empire finds out fake credits are moving through the Pike market,
I thought the Amps were more than happy to look the other way around here.
the governor may, but the Galactic Bank does not.
What's that got to do with me?
Traders are cautious around Pikes. We need an outsider.
Is this Nar Shaddaa? No, this is some backwater
All right,
planet.
I'll poke around. As long as you pay me with real credits.
Okay. Read the datapad. Who is Jinjo Blorg? Mudscuffer is? Wait.
You know, I'm done playing with high rollers. None of them play fair. I didn't do it on purpose.
Sells materials for speeder and trailblazer upgrades. But not if he doesn't turn around, so I guess in the same way, I can't talk to that merchant.
Joy Pike, by left.
Okay. Maybe I just can't go by that door?
All right.
Yep. Okay, so this is a restricted area.
Interesting.
Heaviest fathier is definitely going to win the next race. Horse weave. Ooh, me like. So it's like weird poker? Yeah, kind of. Kind of like inverse 21 with cheats.
All right.
Okay, there we go. Location of 3 key cards. It's like Pazak with dice. It's funny because Pazak is definitely based off Sabak, but yeah. Okay, so we need the key cards. The Pike Syndicate hideout.
Not much going on.
Still nothing to do. Come on in. Get a great view. Good to see you.
Okay, I'm allowed in. I thought I was gonna get, like, arrested. I'm not sure what the point is of, like, sitting on things. Unless it's to be, like, inconspicuous.
Hey, you Bilo? Donka sent me.
Ah, yes. I heard you were coming. Hello there. Let me know if you need anything.
Oh, you're B. Upgrade the blaster. Wait, what was it that I needed? Oh, the ion casing? Yeah, this costs nothing, so...
Great. And, got any ion energy converters for blasters?
You're new around here. Those aren't legal. Only syndicates have hardware like that.
Oh, okay, right.
Yeah, totally.
Waka, I need a black market part for my blaster.
You're gonna have to steal that. Either from the Pikes or Crimson Dawn. If they trust you, they'll let you walk right into their turf. But if they don't...
I gotta keep it quiet. I get it.
Okay. I do like that, like, you're having to, like, go around and enable stuff and figure things out. The only point that I would point out is these factions already seem way too easy to curry favor with. Like, you do one thing and you're on their good side. To which I'm kind of like, I don't know about that, boss.
Seriously? We both know Toshara was better off without the Empire.
Yeah, sorry, we're on Toshara, chat. I don't know where Toshara is, but we're on it.
This must be Crimson Dawn territory.
Is it Crimson Dawn territory? It doesn't look like it's marked as such. Is that soup? That's a lot of soup. This must be the soup store, chat.
Why is it always me?
Yeah, you guys have a much smaller hideout.
This is the worst assignment.
Nix, over there. Good job.
Okay, I didn't want to, like, go right in there. Oh my god, you're playing this? I am.
Hey, Waka. Where would Crimson Dawn stash their blaster parts?
I heard they got a big safe house full of stolen gear. If they got it, that's where it'll be.
Where's my support?
So much to do, so much to do.
This area's restricted.
Unbelievable.
I'm sure we've got what you need.
Ah, smuggler. Okay, Agamar gunslinger pants. Increases accuracy when shooting from the hip or while on the run. Narshadov Thief Vest. Gain a large amount of adrenaline when performing stealth takedowns. I mean... I guess? I have no idea how all of this is going to work out in the long term in terms of, like, money.
Knew you had a good eye.
I hope I can eventually get more, like, back to parts. Provides a comforting presence when held. What does that even mean? What does that do? I really want her to have a different hairstyle, though. I can't stress how much of a missed opportunity that is.
It was at Makat. I just flattered him a little and he started talking about their next spice shipment.
Are you serious? Then we can get to it before them.
Except, I couldn't retrieve the recording device while he was eyeing my every move. I had to leave it under the table.
Maybe it's a good thing. If he keeps running his mouth off, who knows what else we'll find.
I'll try to pick it up at the next opportunity.
Okay. That was not smart of me. I might have gotten seen if I had been even slightly slower on that. Kind of dark back here. And there's nothing actually back here.
Yeah, I'm on it. The pikes are a joke. I should see it on the key. We'll have this.
Better be paid for this.
That's enough.
Okay, note to self. No go up there. Joe Dara's stash. There is a treasure there.
See something? Okay.
They're gonna discover the body. Or not. They're idiots. And that works for me. What is this? It's a landmark.
Nix, need a distraction.
Do any of you know what that is? Oh no!
Great.
Hear that?
Yeah.
Hold that down, Nix.
Stop that! He's down!
Search this place, now! Keep looking! Time to distract them, Nix.
Do we have a rodent problem or something?
I'm hoping that'll stop them from moving forward. Okay, so we got one of them to go back. Oh, they're all going back. Oh.
Hey!
Need a distraction, Nix.
No running from me!
Well, this is awkward.
Great. I like soup, yeah. Man. I see what I have to do. I have to get him to hold that down and then use that as a means to, like, get into something, but...
She works for us.
Oh, I lost rep. How bad was it? Am I still good with them? I appear to still be good with them. That's funny. Yeah, it's still good. What the hell? You fools. You absolute buffoons. I'm just gonna go and do it again.
Nix, I love her. Nix, get that for me.
Got you now.
Oh, come on, man. So he wouldn't hold it long enough for me to get through, and I had to go get up there and then tell him to hold it, and at that point in time, the person turned around and saw me. So, like, I knew I was screwed,
Nice
but
to see you.
still kind of stupid. Don't worry, though. Everything's still good. Because they have no issue with me doing this. I'm getting into that secret treasure vault, whatever it is. And you can't stop me. Okay.
Must be the safe house. Hey, this will work.
Okay, so we got the...
Your intel was good. I have the part. You got a workshop or something I can use?
I'll do you one better. There's a workbench on the Trailblazer I got up and running. I've also moved her to a proper dock at a settlement called Jauntus Hope. Somewhere nicer, more comfortable.
Okay.
Can I not access that?
Don't worry, I have it handled.
Okay. $50-50. All right. Three key cards again. Man, these people with their security. It's almost like you'd think they're like thieves and double crossers or something.
I hate waiting around.
Stored in the Crimson Dawn area of Rimpali Station. Shipjackers hidden away in their camp. Kept in the Crimson Dawn hideout. Okay, so they're not all here.
Let's keep radio silent.
Okay. They're none the wiser. Those buffoons. Now let's go do it from the pikes. We get even more money.
Here goes.
What was that? What? I heard a noise in the storage room. Should we look? No way. Olivia told us not to go inside. It's probably just a rat.
Okay. I can't see, but I assume that's a dead end. All right. So I do like that. There's definitely some nice stuff in here. Fellow sells... He's an armor? Why does he sell blaster stuff, though? 4 requests available? Yeah, we need to check around the market district for someone's, password.
Ooh, something smells smoky.
Yeah, I want to smell smoky.
All right, move along.
What should we get?
Oh, you can actually... Rewards Nick's tree? I think we do this. I think
One chai mosca, please.
we give the axolotl some food.
Hey, look at this. Wow, that smells great. Huh, looks like it's all grown right here on Toshara. Let's eat. You first. Oh, better than Brem's fish and grits, huh?
I didn't realize this would be an active time thing. What? This is needlessly complex. What?
So much flavor in these peppers. Hey, great work on this dish. Yeah,
I don't think the
it
droid
doesn't
cares.
look done yet. I got an idea.
Oh.
Nice one. Oh, it's okay. It's ready.
We get this instead of a good pro tag? Listen. What do you mean? He is the best pro tag, chat.
This is so good. It's sweet and smoky at the same time. Delicious.
Why is this so complex, though?
How are you always hungry? Bye now. Oh, me too, buddy.
So
Me
I
too.
think it's a reward for Nyx. Treasure retrieved. Che Mosca. So yeah, so like, I think that did something for him. I don't know what, but I think it did something for Nyx. They have a Twitch tie-in for this, locked behind subs. Wait, like you have to give out subs? Okay, blast parts. The Empire is hoarding most of it, so unless you can break into an Imperial compound, you're not going to make it in that business. Feeder Parts Syndicate owns that market. You're going to need to make some friends or break into their territories and districts. Chip parts, you're never going to beat the competition in finding a new wreck on Toshara. So either go to a pirate camp and steal it from other scavengers, or head out into space and grab it from the wrecks up there. And for Void's sake, get some new clothes. Your old farm tunic reeks of Robuma. Tailoring supplies from the city and settlement markets. Ah.
Prices, quality good.
I've already tried the markets.
If you're looking for blaster parts, Lalini can hook you up with something under the table. He hangs around the back alley next to the market. Tell him you're a friend of Arlo.
But I don't know Arlo.
No. That's the password.
Then who's Arlo?
No one. Just forget it.
Well, he's an idiot. Oh, it's a Trandoshan female. That's a rarity. We don't see many Trandoshan females. Counterfeit credits being used in Mirgana.
We need a way to know which scum work with the Empire. They all look the same to me.
Yeah, honestly. So far, so good. We have everything you Governor Thornton demands you suspend operations in this sector.
If the governor wants to alter the terms of our deal, he should raise it.
Is this Imperial territory? Where am I headed? Okay, no, this just leads back out.
How's it going?
He sells materials, interestingly enough. The first person I've seen that would do that.
Looks here like your scan docs have expired.
What? That's impossible. I just had them renewed.
Not my problem. But, you know, for a few credits, I could look the other way.
Hey, it's a female
Please,
stormtrooper chap.
I don't have the credits.
And she's extorting
Hey,
someone.
don't you guys have a galaxy to protect or something?
You sure you want to stick your nose into this, kid?
Bet the Pikes wouldn't like finding out you're shaking down traitors on their turf.
What are you gonna do? Tell them?
No, I actually have Gorek's comms. Here, I'll show you. It's PT-969, right?
You know what? Forget it. This isn't worth my time.
Oh, I don't know how to thank you. Everyone here is terrified of the Empire.
Uh-huh. How about a discount or something?
Yes, absolutely. Thank you again.
Now I extort you. I don't need to buy anything from him at the moment, so that's kind of pointless for me.
They never trained me for this.
Okay. We got all that done. God, I have such a hard time navigating this area. I was doing it all by sight before because I had no idea there was a map.
We've got it. Probably.
Hey, you! Come see what I've got.
Yeah? Hello, Hen Puan. And it looks like you just already sell stuff even cheaper.
Goodbye.
One does good work for us. It has been quiet lately.
You're totally not gonna see me do this. And then find an easy way into your hideout. Oh. Oh. How am I supposed to get in then? Would you just let me in?
Never crumble.
Right.
No? I don't think I can get in there then.
On.
Oh, right, it was here. This was the building that their stuff was in. Wait, is it that far away? Here, let's Hey. Crap banner, yeah. Order change 10% mystic code power creep. Yeah. It would definitely be power creep because like we haven't really had anything like that ever before, and it would allow quite a few other 50% chargers to work from zero. Would I appreciate it? Yes. But would it be power creep? Also yes. Wait, how do I call my speeder?
Okay, Nix. Let's go.
Okay. Jesus, the steering in this game is so sensitive. Okay. So
I guess this is life for us now, huh, Nix? We're on our own. Like, really on our own. With a death mark. But we can lose it. Just need to make enough to survive. Until we land a score so big, nobody can hold us back. Ever. We'll be set for life.
okay. Is there anything I can do here?
What are you doing out here?
Numado pago uba ventapola. Uba sunja selo pa wintunin.
Nope.
Inka punga. Chino watinga uba no pa venta. Mutniens pasa Jamie kichita tisa su. Ando motstisa no lia tosara. Uba numa ji takajama uba conchis.
All right, what's your price, kid?
Tu dopa krida umido?
$10 credits? Sure.
Now, what is this place?
Sum tis tunil. Granja elda ka elda stuf nolia joda. Haba pa grande o pipo. That's a Haku Neo Mumajamaje.
Mm-hmm.
Just brings more servants to it.
Oh,
It would probably have unintended effects. It would be the issue, right?
If I don't like what I find,
it wouldn't
I
go
want
how
my
you would
credits
think
back.
it would in that regard, because it'd get used for more than just like leveling the playing field. It would also make other strong units stronger.
I don't see the stash.
It's safe.
Did you forget the stash somewhere?
What do you take me for? I hid it behind the waterfall near Jonta's Hope. No one's gonna find it.
They better not. If we don't close this deal, we're glocks to food.
Oh, relax. It's gonna be fine.
Wait, I wanted to pet that thing. It ran away.
Let's get moving.
You guys think they're going anywhere? Bro, he vibing, man. He riding the mechanical pony at Walmart. Ow. What the? Alright, listen here. Listen here. Don't you dare fucking hit and run me. Don't you dare. Yeah. Why can I not pull the trigger? Why can I not pull the trigger?
Hang on tight.
The glazing field. It's interesting, even in space, people drive on the right side of the road, chat.
Attention! We found our stolen supplies at a pirate camp. An assault team is on its way to recover Imperial property.
Stolen Imperial property, huh? How can I say no? Ready, Nix?
Like shadows, right?
Attention assault troops. I want a full sweep of the camp. Finish off any remaining pirates and find the stolen supplies.
I never only noticed that some of those supplies go missing. Follow my lead, Nix.
Advance!
Let's go.
Fire at will! Don't let out! Take it away!
Hey! I need backup. Please respond.
Not bad. Still in one piece.
Okay. Fine. Okay. Any other stuff?
Keep it quiet, buddy.
There we go. You got anything on their ship? That's what I was trying to see, but unfortunately, doesn't look like you can steal an Imperial shuttle.
Ready to go? Got ourselves a nice little haul, huh, Nix?
And no one even knows that we did all that.
Hang on, buddy.
Say goodbye. There she is. We have to go.
Oh, damn it. I hope it auto-saved when I left the Imperial area. It's pretty clear that cover is kind of important in this game. Enemies, especially, because I'm playing on the hardest difficulty, so enemies are just way too accurate. Oh, dude, piloting these things is so hard on controller.
Hang on.
Fusion cutter.
Hold on, Nix. Don't just hope. Okay, so this is where Waka brought the Trailblazer.
Huh? What? What? Why are we? Okay. Yeah, this is fine. I'll run around until I find an opening. The more I play with games that allow climbing in an open world setting, the more I feel like games should allow climbing in an open world setting. Wow, I fed it instead of my own pet. Because it feels natural to climb. Yeah, but it's also a case of, like, if you don't allow climbing, players inevitably get stuck in really awkward spots on the map. and it becomes really annoying for the player. I get that it's a huge effort to allow climbing in a game, but it's one of those things where it just feels really good when it is allowed.
Still willing to defend himself.
Yeah? Ship is unavailable. I see. I see. Okay, thank you, game. Hey, that looks like my ship.
Check out the ship, Nix. Walker's been busy. Waka, you did this all yourself?
Uh-huh. It's hard work, but it'll all be worth it when she hits the atmosphere and soars.
Yeah. You ready for those fuel injectors yet?
No. Soon. Hold on to them for now. Pricey parts can disappear around here.
I mean, wouldn't an entire ship only missing its fuel
There's the
injectors
workbench.
also disappear? By that logic? Okay, so here's my pit cock. Good night, Shadow. Wait, switch bowl. Oh, okay, nice. Yeah, so we did unlock something. That quick time event was worth something. And it's a superior version of him. Use wardrobe. Okay. Change appearance. Wait. Oh my god. Okay. I have to give them props. This is the first game in a long time on launch that just gives you a transmog system right away. There's no annoyance tied into it, and it just works exactly like it should. You can wear what you want, but you can change the appearance of it. Oh my god. That is so much nicer. I don't know why that is such a difficult thing for, like, developers to understand. And a transmog system is not nearly as hard to do as people would have you believe either.
Alira was right. Sliro put a death mark on me. Okay. We just gotta figure something out before Zarek Besh finds us.
Rewards can be found in the delivery crate in the back of the Trailblazer. Ionized particles against shields and droids. Fires plasma bolts. Where's the accuracy? Wow, that's spicy though. Dye our hair? Oh, I don't need a way to dye the hair. I just need to be able to change what hairstyle it is.
Whew,
It would be
haven't done
my
that in a
number
while.
one most requested mod.
Donka,
in
my
chat.
blaster's good to go.
I hate
You
it.
gonna give me that job now?
Yeah, Philo mentioned you'd stop by. I'll send you the location of the stash. Get inside and take what's in there.
All right, I can do that.
Good. Find me in Jonta's Hope when you're done.
I hate it basically because if you look, they did the same thing that they did with the Even Stellar Blade, where her blade is a hairpin in the same way her data spike is a hairpin. And it's like, I understand why, but also no. Man, this ship has a ton of entrances. Flashy cape. Castle runner gear. The box sharp cape. Cyborg implants. Okay. That looks like a pretty shit hyperdrive, if that's the hyperdrive. Like we got some turrets. Jet Cordo. Yeah, it's basically the Han Solo outfit there. The Lando pimp cape. The rogue infiltrator pants. Hmm. Actually, that kind of looks bad. Although I realize this shirt just looks bad. I never thought it would, but it does. There we go, chat. And then let's go full Lando. Okay, so we can give him blue feeler wrappings. We can give him cybernetic implants. A bandolier. Or Googles. I think we're going with the Googles. Hey, could I do anything on my charm? The deal keeps getting worse all the time. No, so far nothing like that, but it is interesting nonetheless. This cape looks bad behind her. Surely now I can talk to the...
Looking for sheep parts?
God damn it. Every time.
Time to go, Nix.
Oh God. Oh God. Okay, where are we going? Appears like we have a day-night cycle. Sounds to me like I keep bottoming out my speeder all the time.
This is the location Dunk has sent me. Ooh, that capacitor looks dead. Guess this is why I needed the ion mod. There we go. Oh, I guess I'll just take these then.
Exalted One, I have managed to make inroads on Toshara. Be the first of many credit deliveries you can expect from this operation. Let me also take a moment to thank you again for sparing my life. Unlike those of the other Hut enforcers, I do not take that opportunity lightly and will repay it as much as I can. Yours loyally, Varric. Yes, loyally. Thanks for not killing me, Jabba. I won't anger you again.
We need to pick up the pace.
Oh my God. Yeah, this speeder is like a hunk of junk. Wait. We'll have to come back to Ginger Stash or whatever. Let's go find us a vault key card that we can rob the Pikes.
Welcome.
See what they've got.
He has always been strong.
Nice job, Nix.
We should blast this thing to be safe.
I am exhausted. This one does good work for us. Move! What a waste of time.
You want that, Nix?
I like how, like, they just don't notice if you steal it right out from under them.
Katinka Gula.
Yes, Katinka Agabovna.
Bargan Wata Cheuba.
Imagine, like, being born on a foreign planet, chat, and just only being able to speak a non-human language. Man, there are a lot of you guys here. How the heck am I supposed to get into that?
Spice is simpler. It does not bite. At least I will.
Gotta keep quiet, Nix.
The boss is counting on us.
And our teacher.
Come on, there's a faster way.
Dealing with the Empire is the worst part of this job. Yes.
Distract him, Nix.
I think someone wants to be lunch. You think that's funny?
I beat some sense into those responsible. True, say ass.
It cannot get any worse than this.
Oh, we weren't friends anyway.
Sure thing! This isn't over!
Block the exits!
I will handle it!
Lock it down.
Rapada! Bola! Just you and me
Aqua
now!
Bola Nolia!
Yes!
Over here!
Roster! Start looking!
Where is she?
I don't think they can find me.
Nothing here.
Chitenganopa.
That is strange.
Are you kidding me?
She is here somewhere. One can make enough money.
Anyone see anything?
She must be here. Huh.
Chiktanichu!
My god, did you guys see who killed that person?
My mistake. Now get lost.
Okay, so
Get back to it.
these dudes will see me.
That's good.
All right, distract him, Nix.
Ah, what is that supposed to be?
Everything is fine.
Shoot!
Oh god. You quickly react to nearby alerted enemies and delay their reaction. Press R3 when prompted to briefly distract an alerted enemies. A can talk circles around our enemies, buying her precious time to get out of trouble. All right, sweet. Using the stun shot. No one saw that. Excellent. Do 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 do.
Oh, this will be quick.
Got it. Not as well.
Got something, bud?
I have not been back to Obadi in years.
At some point.
Hmm.
When will I do something worthwhile?
Great. Good talk, everyone.
We're going too slow.
I can't believe that actually worked. Let's see if we can go get another one.
I was working this job instead of
Okay.
Everyone has the privilege, but he saw potential in me. Gave me a special job. I think anyone would be lucky to be in his presence.
He Chubadanaga.
Ichuba Danaga to you too. Damage taken from blaster and projectile weapons. Ooh. Yeah, me gonna grab that.
Kridas Tukaitha.
Let's see. Okay. Unlocks the ability to see and fulfill personal requests. Sweet. Not the K that you were looking for? Yeah. I mean, I gotta be honest, the gameplay so far is fun. Like, I don't have an issue with it. Outside of, like, I just wish we could customize the main character a little bit more.
Looks like.
And they basically gave
private
the main
landing pad.
character the Giga Chad chin.
Wonder if they'd ever let us use it, huh, Nix?
Which does make her look more manly rather than more womanly. Thank God you can't see behind you.
She's Buffalo Koopa.
Hey, it's okay. I'm just joshing you. The fact that that works. I've played too many Skyrim-esque games. Yeah, you guys can't see this, right?
Keep
All right,
moving,
they
Nick.
see it.
They're headed
They
for
see
us.
it. They see 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 it. Oh God! We're running. We're running. We're running.
Let's go. Screw burst. Not again. That worked.
Hey, Speed.
Looking for a race? Hey, you look like you can handle yourself on a speeder.
I don't
You want
know
a race?
about that.
Sure, I could use the practice.
You're confident. Let's see if you have the skills to back it up.
Let's drive.
Why are we racing into Pike territory? No.
Yes, we're too fast, buddy.
Hey, nice racing. I'll get you next time, though.
Hey, who said there'd be a next time?
Yeah, there's no way it's feeling like you can resist a rematch. I'll see you around.
What the? Oh! Okay.
We lost him, Nix.
Okay, we killed it. I'm not sure I gained anything from that. Dad, everything is trying to kill you. That feels like a normal occurrence in open world games to me. I like how you had the whole interaction, then promptly fell off a cliff. Yeah, and I tried to like boost out of it, and it still didn't let me. It still fell. Okay, so... Bro, I need one of these to clean my house. Holy shit, look at the size of this thing. This thing's a unit. Like, that's not a Roomba, that's a Goomba.
The Empire's working with the Syndicate.
Dunka, hey, here's what I got. Some sort of tracking transponder. Bunch of credits, too.
Keep them. Wasn't after those anyway. Huts didn't want to pay tribute. So now, instead of their little cash, this transponder will lead them straight to me.
Remind me not to get on your bad side.
Don't worry. I'm good to those I can trust. Which is why... I'm gonna give you a tip.
A tip? Like, more money?
No.
No. Something better. I got some friends who could help you out. Get you a better slicing kit. Rig that speeder of yours. You'll have to track him down yourself. But that should be enough to get you started.
Thanks. I mean, information is more valuable than credits, right?
You know, you can keep those little revelations to yourself. Talk soon, Kay.
She basically just said, Kay, you're an idiot. Shut up. You don't need to say these things out loud. Still can't get into the super secret, super basement there.
Hey, I'm looking for someone who can rig my speeder.
Trouble with the winds, huh?
Is it that obvious?
Sela Rovak is the best bike modder on this side of the Hydian, but she's not keen on strangers.
That's okay. Neither am I.
She hasn't been around lately. Maybe her friends in Kadua know where she is.
Kadua. Yeah, that's,
Just outside Mirogana. It's a wind fishing settlement.
Right. Wind fishing. Obviously.
God, there are points that I actually hate this main character, though.
Okay, I'm ready for those injectors. Bring them to me, and then we should be able to fly.
Finally. All right, I'm on my way.
Like, she just tries to sound way too smart. Instead of being like, how would I have known that? How could I have possibly known that information? She chooses the route of like, oh yeah, of course I knew that. What did Nyx do to you? You're right, Nyx is the main character. How dare I think it anything other than that? Excuse you, sir. Just getting on my speeder here.
Hold on, Nyx.
Excuse you, sir. Oh, chat, hold on. We should probably save and end here since it's a thing. Like I said, I'm probably going to be playing this game some offline, so apologies if I advance the story without you guys seeing it. I will try to focus a little bit more on Black Myth Wukong, because I think you guys are probably going to prefer that, and Fate Stay Night. I'm not saying I won't ever play this again on stream, I'm just saying it's entirely likely that the next time you guys see it, I will be way, way deeper into the story, I assume. But that's just because we got a lot of stuff to do, so it might not be until next week until I get to again. Or maybe, maybe Friday or something like that, just depending on everything schedule-wise that's going on. In the meantime, let me see who all is on, who all we can give some love to. I'm gonna send you guys back Fox's way. He is doing some FGO. It's a game, that's for sure. Yeah. But again, I hope you guys did enjoy it, and if you guys do want to see more of it, let me know. Like I said, always happy to provide, but I know it's not necessarily going to be for everybody, so it is what it is. But again, I should be getting you guys the other 2 videos tomorrow, and obviously we got Banner 2 tomorrow, so I'll see you guys for rolls for that. Should be trying to roll for an NP5 of a saber face, so definitely going to be interesting. But thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys for the next one. Go give Fox my love, and good night.